Alright, welcome viewers to Badboys TV. This is the team event of the Northwest 9-Ball National Championships. Good Lord. Gonna be a long day. We're at Snoqualmie Casino, just a little east of Seattle, Washington. And they should be getting started here in about 6-7 minutes. Just waiting on them to do up their rosters. So we'll be getting rolling here pretty quick. Da, 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 da.
Welcome everybody. Bad Boys TV is back with another team match in the Open Division.
I gotta get Jeremy to hook us up, and Kenny to write a little musical intro every time we go live.
Wow.
It's got to be something better than the ESPN or Law and Order thing, you know.
You need something as catchy as the ESPN.
No, it's gotta be better.
So our combatants today are safety first and all in the family. Should be a pretty close.
All right, we got the trees out of the way. There's some, that's more like Arizona trees out there. We're in Washington. The trees are a lot bushier.
Okay, so looks like we're just getting underway here.
All right, looks like
Kenny's going to go get us some info on our roster sheet.
yeah, it's because there's some people out there that are just a little too lazy to look on CTS on demand, bring up the teams. You can bring up the team names. I'm pretty sure you can look at their birth date, their entire tournament history, and what they like for dinner. But it's all
they
good.
want us to give it all to them.
It's all good. The circus song.
All right, so
not good
Eddie.
enough. Who's Tommy, Kenny? All right, so we got Eddie Matai and Stephen Weekly on the table in front of us. And Eddie is shooting now.
Stephen broke dry, and Eddie is on the 2-3-4 combo.
Only going to give your last names of these guys once.
What?
Sleeve? Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they're all in the family.
Well, that don't mean nothing.
That means everything.
Eddie, Tommy, and Cindy are on the All in the Family team, and Stephen, Harold, and Carl are safety first.
All right, so Eddie's handling this rack pretty nicely. He's got the 5 on the side.
We'll play the guessing game here. This is Eddie Mattia, are him and Cindy married? They've been together forever.
They've been together forever.
So it's Cindy Sleva and Tommy Sleva.
Don't believe they're actually married. Tommy is her brother, I believe.
And then Stephen Weekly, Harold, what is that? Prime?
Harold Prine, yep.
And Carl Tibbetts. Carl Tibbetts owns a construction company, so take a look at the names and figure out who is on what team. I find it quite amusing myself. Well, Eddie is making this a quick run out, handling this rack quite well.
Yeah, this rack laid pretty good. Even though he had to shoot a 3-ball combo, it was wired and hanging in the hole, so it's just shoot and stop from here. And all in the family will take a 1-game lead. With only 20 points separating these two teams in Fargo, this
Pretty evenly balanced.
Yep, this looks to be a pretty good matchup.
On the second table, who is the big guy there? Is that
You have the roster sheet in front of you.
well, I don't know which team he's from.
Oh, that's
I don't know what Tommy looks like.
That's Tommy Silva.
Is that
Sleva?
Sleva? Okay. And he wins.
So they take a 2-0 lead.
I like quick pool.
So we'll have Cindy Sleva on this first table and she's racking for Carl Tibbetts, who will be breaking the balls.
And Cindy finished third in the women's division.
Yes, she did.
She played really good, too.
She always plays well in big events.
Girl's got a lot of heart, plays pretty smart. All right, so we got 2-0.
Mr. Donner says the Tigger song. Yeah, we just have that when we come out to start. 'Cause it kind of fits what's.
Who's Sea Chickens? I'm not a Seahawk fan. Brett, you a Seahawk fan?
Oh, I'm anybody but. So
You're a
I am
Niner
just,
fan. No, you're a Rams,
no, Rams fan. So I am just loving this game.
Last time I liked
To
the
sit
Rams is
in-
when they had Vince Ferragamo as a quarterback. That's how. I just don't watch football anymore. I watch the Super Bowl. I liked it back in the day when a guy would get on a team and stay on that team until he retired.
Now you're just rooting for clothes.
Yeah. Who's got the coolest uniform? And the Rams do have a cool uniform.
They do. Little TV trivia. They were the first team to ever have a logo on their helmet.
No, you're supposed to ask the question, not give the answer. Unless you're playing Jeopardy style. Well, Cindy opted for a long shot here. I take it that's Steven on the back table playing Tommy.
Yes.
Okay. I try to keep up with the score. No hockey talk.
You and I have to kind of help each other
Nice hook.
watch that far table so we know who wins.
Yeah, it's so far away, and 9-ball goes so quick. And this morning we were commentating a match, and it's like the guy snaps, makes an iron, and then all of a sudden, they racked it so quick, and the next person broke. We thought it was the same game for a while.
Easy to get.
Carl's kicking.
Wow, that was a pretty nice kick,
Pretty
but
close.
the pocket said, nope, not today.
The bank is closed. It is Saturday, and it is after 3 o'clock.
Well, it is Saturday, isn't it? I totally lose track.
Oh, the Canadians are tag teaming in the chat room about hockey. The only hockey that's worth watching is the Olympics.
Hockey?
I like action. I know there's a lot of skating, and there's a whole lot of, and he shoots, no, and he shoots, no, and he shoots, no.
I can't get into
They've
sports.
been playing 4 hours, and the score is 0-0.
Hockey's kind of like
I'm just teasing you guys.
hockey is kind of like soccer, and
I can't stand
going out with your buddies. You just sit there for 3-4 hours and watch people
like-
struggle to score.
Soccer is like hockey, only 20 times worse. Guy kicks it one way. Oh, now it's going the other way. Now it's the other way. It's like tennis, only no score.
They don't even play a fourth quarter in hockey. They quit after the third period.
Well, Carl's got to hook it around, and nice little hit.
That's a nice
Don't
shot.
spin right up on it. Get by, get by.
He's okay, I believe.
As long as he can get a little draw on it. Get up table for the 5.
Pinch draw.
Looks like Tommy won on the back table. Yep.
Alrighty, so
Taking a 3-0 lead.
Tommy's the early MVP on his team. He's won 2 games.
do believe he is supposed to be up again, isn't he?
Oh
no, I scored
no,
that
it
back.
should be Eddie now.
I scored that backwards. My bad. Because Carl's still playing, so yeah, it should be. I need a nap. Should be Eddie and Carl, but Carl's playing. There's like two times during the three-man teams where
You've got Harold
players are
racking the
playing
balls
each other.
down
So
there
yeah,
on the
he's
other
going to
table.
play Eddie. So they're going ahead and
Harold and Eddie will be playing down there.
yeah, they're going to go ahead and jump into the next round then. Because right now, technically, if you stayed in order, it's Harold and Cindy and Carl and Eddie, but Cindy and Carl are still playing the first round.
So Harold just racked the balls and they're waiting for Cindy.
Yeah. Twice during the rotation of three, you get tied up that way.
You know, I kind of like playing on a three-person team though, because you get done. You're never waiting. You're done and you're right back up.
Yeah, but does it feel like teams? I don't think I've ever played three-person teams. But you're going so fast, you never get to see your.
You're going fast, but you do have a little break. You know, you kind of get to high-five them on their way away from the table, and you're coming to the table. I don't know. 8-ball, 5-man teams, there's a lot of sitting around. And
Yeah, I like the intensity of it, though. You know, you're rooting on your teammate, and then when you're out there, they're rooting on you. I kind of like that. It seems to me like the pressure would not build unless it became a hill with the three-man team because you're just going so fast. Half the time, you probably don't even know what the score is.
You do have to kind of check the score once in a while. You come over, you win a game, it's like, are we ahead?
I'm not even playing over there, and I can't keep up with the score.
Well, Carl put Cindy
In jail, it looks like.
absolutely. You can't even see that cue ball on the monitor. Just looks like the 9-ball. Wow, what a hit.
And don't get up, don't get up.
What a hit.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a...
Got to
not
hit the
for
ball.
sure. This is a lot tougher than ball in hand.
Yes, sir. Somebody said the Seahawks were playing today, but they probably should have told the Seahawks. Ba-ding.
Yeah, Hope was running wild this morning.
Yeah, it's pretty
Not
quiet out in the
so
casino
much
area.
now.
Got those big TVs up and running, and yeah,
Picked
game
off.
over.
And there he goes.
It's game over. Yeah, you should be at this pool tournament. Not only can you play pool, we got two very large screen TVs up on the walls showing the game.
Yeah.
The food here is great. The view out the windows is phenomenal.
Where are the windows in this casino?
Right out the door there. The
Oh,
vendor's
you-
blocking this one, but if you go just a little farther, there's
okay.
a nice big window.
Okay.
You can overlook the.
I'm like,
So Carl got
no
that one.
windows in this room. I don't get out of this room very often. All right, so Carl slides a bead on their team side. No bagel, as they would say in tennis.
Got rid of the egg. Got rid of the egg.
So Cindy will go down and she'll break against Harold. And for Paul Sapp, that would be Harold Prine.
And Cindy Sleva.
And on the feature table here,
Cindy is on the All in the Family team, in case you didn't figure out that little
we've
cuteness.
got Carl Tibbetts. We'll be racking the balls, I guess, for Eddie, because Eddie's the only one sitting here. Is it Carl and Eddie?
Yes, Carl and Eddie.
All right.
Eddie Matai is in All of the Family. Carl Tibbetts is safety first. That's all you get, Paul.
Which means nothing to him. He doesn't know these guys. So.
First name basis from here on out. You should be real good friends with these folks.
If you're keeping score at, if you're keeping score at home, you should have wrote that down, buddy.
Yeah. Hey, you know, that's a good idea. We should make a Bad Boys scorecard like they do for baseball.
Like an app.
We can send it out to people. And they can keep score at home. We can commentate.
Oh no, we don't
commentate
want
table
we don't
2,
want that because
even though you can't see it.
Oh
we'll do
my
like
gosh,
the, old
the
radio
chat room would
days.
go crazy if we ever like marked one up wrong. They'd
like the
crucify
old
us.
radio days. And he shoots the 4 up the corner. It's rolling. And it drops.
Wasn't it baseball where they go, that was listening on the radio and they'd say, you know, that was a 2-1 out for those of you keeping score at home.
Yeah, we'll have to number the pockets.
All right, he's got a shot on the one ball in the number 2 pocket.
Yeah. That'd be fun. Yeah.
Carl does have a shot on the 1, but boy, that 2-4-7 is at the other end of the table.
I'm not sure I want that shot.
I was going to say, I think
I'm
I'm playing safety right here.
I just banked the 1 up to the 5 and put the cue ball behind the 8. Just like that.
Well, you're
he hit it too hard.
You need to say that a little softer because obviously he heard
Yeah, he can't hear me from there.
No, he can't hear nothing.
And
mentally.
on table 2, Harold is shooting the 8 into the left upper pocket. Cue ball is rolling. 8 ball is dropping. Came up way short on the 9 ball, but still makeable.
Yep, he's got the 9 ball.
You guys
about
remember the old baseball days, right?
Cue
I
ball
used to
rolls,
love to listen to
9
a
ball
game on the
goes
radio.
in, and
He's got it.
he scores. And we've got a 3-2 game here.
Wow, yeah, you do know. See? You pretend like you don't know, and then
He shoots the 9. Rip City. Oh, I'm in the wrong town for that.
yeah.
That's
Wrong sport, too.
Little south of here.
Wrong sport.
They don't know what that sport is here.
Rip City? Yeah, they're
They don't have a
Supersonics.
basket.
Their
Yeah, they don't have a
Supersonics
basketball.
left them.
They all root for the Oklahoma Thunder.
Well, Eddie got a nice little breakout. A little rough on the 2 there. This is makeable.
It is.
You just send that cue ball running. You got to be careful. You want to put a little spin on it so you come up between the 6 and the 4, but not so much that the cue ball ends up behind the 5, which is a little tough.
Eddie plays a lot of 1 pockets. I don't think a shot like this is going to scare him too much.
Just a matter of he's not happy with it, I can tell you that.
No, he'd like to have an easier shot.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's going to send, this one's critical ball speed because he puts spin to get so he doesn't hit that 6. He could end up behind that 5 if he hits it too hard. The trick is to put enough to get by, not so much to get over. He went for the bank.
Like I said,
Surprising.
he hit that like a 1 pocket player. He'd have been tickled to death playing 1 pocket with that shot.
Well, he's putting Carl back up on the table, and Carl's got a chance to tie this match up. And on the other table, it is Cindy and Steven. And Steven is shooting with 4 balls left on the table. Oh, bump. There you go. Well, Carl, I think, would like to get straight on this 5 ball. So he can just shoot it in the corner. Well, he's going to spin back. Okay.
He likes to kind of shoot the flashy shots.
Yeah, put a little more movement on it
Yeah,
than you need. But as long as it works, that's good.
Carl is a pretty solid player.
And the Atlanta Falcons are leading 85-0. Or it might as well be. I think it's 36 to
13 or 16, yeah.
I knew the game was over when there was a safety.
I knew it was over
It's
when
almost every time a team gets a safety on them, it's downhill from there.
I knew it was over when Luke Thomas bet me.
Oh, yeah, I told everybody in the room. Luke Thomas bet on the Seahawks. It's done. So, looks like Steven's going to wrap up the game on the back table. Yep, Steven got it. We have a tie ball game.
Safety first answers all in the
They
family.
took a 3-2 lead, right?
No, it's 3-3.
Where did I miss a game?
I don't know.
You're wrong. Carl's playing Eddie.
All in the
2-2.
family won the first three, and safety
No. Nope, they won 2, 3. Okay. I'll go home now.
Okay.
Can I get fired?
Because I remember saying about Tommy Sleva winning two out of his team's first three.
Yeah, and Eddie won his first one, so it's 3-3. I'm not a scorekeeper. And Eddie gets that, and I make it 4-3. That's why I keep marking the wrong games.
Stops the bleeding momentarily.
All right.
So Tommy is headed down to rack the balls on the other table. Well,
Yeah.
Eddie is racking them on this table, and we'll get our
Tommy.
first look at Harold Prine on the stream table.
Harold and Eddie, Carl and Tommy.
Yeah.
So I didn't get to watch the World Series this year. I think I watched one game.
It was probably the best
Did they
World
not
Series
have
ever.
Bob Uecker do any of the commentating?
He died, didn't
Bob Uecker?
he? Yeah.
No.
Dude, yeah, like
No.
a while back.
No. Really?
Yeah.
Stop it. Somebody Google that for me. I don't think Bob Uecker died.
Just
Well.
because he didn't die at a pool tournament, that's why you wouldn't know.
Wow. Well, the problem is now on Facebook, they say somebody dies and you can't trust it.
I'm sure
90% of the
BCAPL
time it doesn't.
referee has a computer right there.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you'd be all over it.
All right, it's 4-3. Race to 11.
And he's got a tough starting shot on this one.
Tommy and Eddie are really good rackers because Harold and Carl didn't make a ball on either table. Oh, he's going to end up in that 50-yard line.
You know, one thing I noticed in the
This should be
singles, all the checking of the rack and the re-racking.
Oh,
And in the teams, it's been pretty much just accept the rack you get, and nobody's really
Yeah.
going down to
Well,
check.
and the
It's-
farther you get in the singles and stuff, we just get a lot of video footage of people racking and racking and racking.
Yeah, it's hard to watch
Oh,
sometimes.
Brett, you're wrong again. Bob Uecker is up and kicking.
Okay, well, he did not do any.
See, I think he would have been perfect. They should have put him in the booth.
Thank you, Mr. Donner, for pointing out that I'm wrong.
I love
again.
Bob Uecker. Ben Scully, Bob Uecker, Dave Niehaus. There's some historical announcers from the past.
Rick Jones.
Yeah, not.
Oh. That's a historical
Not in
announcer.
this parallel.
A historical
universe.
announcer from the future. How about that? You just got to come up with your...
Gonna need a few more drinks. Oh, Harold. He got there.
That was...
But will it go by the 6?
I don't believe it does. He's looking at playing it into the rail and in the 6, I believe. Well, the World Series this year is probably one of the best I've ever seen.
It was a good one.
Especially Game 7 was just,
Well, and then the Cubs.
without a doubt, the greatest.
You know, it's
World
just,
Series
it was
game.
just historical significance. On top of the play.
Oh, he hit that pretty good, but the 6
Well,
didn't quite go.
He's probably happy it didn't go.
And, yep, he has
'Cause-
left Eddie hooked behind the 8. Yeah, it's when you're like, oh, darn it. Oh, okay, I'm over it.
Wow, on the second table, looks like they're playing one pocket. All the balls are on one side except for 1 or 2 of them. Literally all within the first diamond on the side.
We had one in the last match. It was up on that other table. They were all bunched over on the same side they
Looked
are
like the
this-
Nick Varner wedge.
Oh, yeah, it was horrible. And all around the side pocket. It took a... that table might be rolling this direction.
Yeah. And Kenny shoots Brett.
Yeah. Now Kenny, well, he leveled a couple tables last night. Re-leveled a couple.
Well, on the carpet.
They're starting to
They
settle.
can settle
just a little bit, yeah.
If you're ever playing in a tournament that we furnish the tables and you get one that's rolling off, just let us know and we'll fix it. Many things can cause it. They can settle in the carpet, or somebody could lean into it or push it.
Or many pool players don't realize it could just be you missed.
What?
I know. It's shocking, and I know there's a lot of pool players out there that
You know how
this
many times somebody
is
said,
shocking news.
This
but
table rolls so bad, and you go over there and you go, well, where'd you shoot? And they show you, and it's like, you look at it, and there's like a little piece of chalk on the table.
yeah.
It just hooked right at the end. Yeah, look for chalk then.
See this little piece of chalk here?
I probably did it, because my level says it's perfect.
Because some people don't know you don't stand over the table to chalk your cue.
Well, Harold.
Harold with that strategic miss on the 3-6 combo gets ball in hand.
Paid
on the
off.
3.
He was just tricking you. Carl's at the table on the back table. Well, it doesn't really have to work for anything. He's going to have to shoot a combo, though. On the 8-9 when he gets there.
Yeah, my favorite combo, the 8-9.
And it's not lined up, but it should be a fairly easy combo.
It's close to the hole, so that makes it a lot easier. If it was lined up like that out in the middle of the table, it'd be infinitely harder.
Well, the scores were going by quick until we got to these 2 matches, 2 games.
Well, the break on table 2 down there is led one to believe that game would take a little while.
Yeah, a tad bit. Looks like Carl's got ball in hand on that table, so maybe he can clear him out and run it out or something. But it doesn't look like they might be playing 3 foul back there. It's a mess.
Got a couple of players go for 3 fouls, but they ended up not. They ended up shooting. I think both of them. They ended up shooting combinations on the 9 ball instead of playing a 3rd foul. Okay, Harold makes that 8-9 combination.
Harold takes a win, ties it up 4-4. That'd be the score.
And we must be waiting for somebody.
Um,
Oh, here comes Stephen Weekly down this way, so I'll bet he's going to be
this is
playing Cindy Sleva.
This is a loser side. Well,
He
he's
just-
supposed to be playing Eddie.
Really?
Yep.
Wow,
And
'cause
Eddie is
just-
still.
'cause
Well,
Ed-
Eddie just
Ed-
got done with Harold.
Eddie just played Harold.
Yeah,
So it's-
Tommy and Carl are playing.
Yeah.
Right?
So wouldn't this be
Next
Steve?
match would be Steven and Eddie.
Wow, Stephen and Eddie, huh? Okay. I thought it would be Stephen and Cindy, but I'm obviously mistaken.
It's all right. Won't hold this one against you.
We must be starting a new round, or
Yeah.
Okay.
Going into round 4. Going into round 4 with a score of 4-4. I need to run out to the poker, go out and make a bet on
go
4
to the
somewhere.
roulette table and
Bet on 4. Somebody do that real quick.
Okay, I'll be back.
Looks like we need a ref over there, and I don't see a ref in the room. Ah, there he is. Somebody abruptly woke him from his nap. I'm just teasing. All right, well, Seahawks got, 3 minutes to make a serious comeback, and they roughed the kicker.
They roughed the kicker. Well, but I don't.
Well, and yeah, they've been punished today on some serious penalties that really cost them.
Actually didn't.
And look at the kicker cry like a little girl.
Because they didn't throw a flag.
Well, because he's crying like a little girl.
Let's see if he faked it or not.
Now watch the other guys holding the guy that jumped and threw him down, so they shouldn't call nothing. Oh, I hurt
Yeah,
my...
I guess he got blocked into him.
Well, he was pulling him down and throwing him. You guess?
It's all perspective.
Sissy kicker.
Sports.
That's
is
why I
all
don't watch soccer, though. My
Sports
God.
is like politics. It's all
They
perspective.
flop more than the NBA, and that's bad. Plus,
Soccer's the only sport
Yeah.
though that they actually will penalize you for flopping.
well, and the NBA has gotten so bad. I mean, they got rid of traveling. People can pack their bags and go from one end of the court to the other without bouncing the ball.
Hey, that's not true. There's a limit in the NBA. Only
Yeah,
12. Any more than 17 steps is
Oh no,
traveling.
dude! Go to Facebook. There's a bunch of clips on in the finals last year. They have one where the guy took 14 steps, where he's just
Yeah,
holding
I
the ball and stepping back and forth.
I
And
think I saw that one.
it's like, wow, really? So anyway, back on table 2, Carl finally got the mess cleared out. He is shooting the 9, and it's not an easy one. So we'll see if he sinks that.
Eddie's got a tough shot on this one ball here. I don't even know if he. Okay, yeah, he could see it.
Carl drove it right into the hole. That gives them 5 games.
Safety first takes their first lead into this match.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Can who's playing? Eddie? No. Yeah, that's Stephen Weekly at the table.
This is
So
Steven at the table, yeah.
see if he can see the edge of that ball.
Eddie
or
missed the
hit the
bank
rail
on the-
just a hair first and still
Eddie
make
missed
it.
the bank on the one, but didn't leave it real easy.
Yeah, he hit it.
Hit it good,
Hit it
but
too good.
he was rolled too far.
I don't think he was going to be able to control that roll. And now there's enough people watching table 1 that I can't even see table 2.
Yeah, we've got. Looks like they are just about to break the balls down there. Kind of Between times, it gets a little crowded around the tournament desk here.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to be up on that stage for at least the streaming, because then
There
you
you
can
go.
see
Nick
everything no
Nick
matter
the
how
casino
the
guy
crowd
is walking around like a pool player now. He's got the
giveaway cue.
giveaway cue. He's walking around like, I'm a pool player.
Of course, you got Chris Byers standing over in front of us at towers at like 11 feet tall.
Yeah, you got Dom Cartoso and Chris Byers. They can block a lot of.
They make great doors. Terrible window.
They're as big as doors.
There you go, see?
Okay, you should
Chris
have a window.
Byers' head walking by, and he's 15 feet from the pool table.
You should have a window now.
That's a little one. So, Tommy is shooting on the back table. And
Steven here on the feature table.
Yep.
Looks like he's going to play a safety on this 2-ball. Send it down table.
Oh, he didn't get there.
Nope, didn't quite get there.
Did not get there.
But he has not left a real easy shot for Eddie either.
No, but he left a shot. I mean, it's nice when you get to a table and your guy's trying to hook in, you can still hit the ball. Can't really see the second table. Looks like Tommy's got an issue over there he's trying to work out. Get in. Watch out. Yeah, there you go. And
Okay, so
they rolled nicely, so he's not totally jacked up on the 3-ball. And Eddie's waiting for Tommy to shoot. He's on the other table.
They're both needing that space.
Yeah.
That outfit that puts these tables in, put them in so close, 2 people can't even stand back to back and shoot.
It happens.
How much you'd need, like 12 feet between the tables?
At least 14, you know, because there are some players that think they have to squat and tripod to.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the 6-foot guy is actually 7.5 feet long with
Yeah.
the way he stands at the table.
Used to know a guy back in the day, and he stood spread eagle. You know, I mean, his feet were as far apart as he. And I said, "Man, why do you stand there?" He goes, "Hey, there's no way I can raise up on this shot."
Well, Eddie shot that one pretty nice. I think Eddie's got a real good opportunity to tie this score back up 5-5. So, Mr. Wayne Knight from Canada says in hockey, if you take a dive, you get 2 minutes. But how do you know the guy didn't just trip? I mean, he is ice skating.
Yeah.
It's a little different.
I've taken a dive every time I step on ice. And it takes longer than 2 minutes for me to even get up.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Wilson threw another interception.
Another interception. Imagine that.
Seahawks are done for the season.
I don't know if that was I don't know.
Yeah, I think they stripped him in the air. Maybe. They might reverse it, but Seahawks just ain't the same team now.
Wah, wah.
So did we see who won on that back table? Because it's over, and Tommy came this way.
I believe. Gonna have to have somebody check for us.
Well, Cindy and Carl
Oh,
are
here
playing at the
comes
back table
Scotty.
again.
We can-
Yeah, you can send Scotty.
Scotty, can you check the score here on this match on table 1 for us? We missed a game.
We missed the game between.
And then when he comes back, I'm going to have him check the football score for me.
Oh, don't torture that poor kid, man. He lives and breathes
know.
Seahawks.
He absolutely.
He's got holes in his walls everywhere from every Seahawk loss ever. That poor kid had to redo the house.
6-5. Thank you. 6-5. Holy smokes, we missed 2 games. Hey, one more thing. Could you check the score in the football?
6-5. Yeah, missed 2 games, did you?
The guy in the, you see this guy in red?
The pink?
Yeah.
His team? Okay, apparently.
How can that be?
Well, because Tommy
Oh,
won,
Tommy's.
Tommy won the game down there, and
Who won the game right here in front of us? We had too many people.
they must have too, because I was told by our crack score statistician that
Eddie got out.
All in the Family is up 6-5. So
All right, so
Tommy and
Eddie,
Eddie must have both won.
Eddie won.
It is amazing how many people can stand between us and
I can't see the back
tables.
table again. Who's back there playing right now? Carl and
We
Cindy?
got Cindy and somebody sitting down. Yeah, it's probably Carl.
Okay, so Tommy beat Harold. That would do it. That'd be 6-5.
And on this table, we have Steven breaking the balls.
Okay.
And he must be playing Tommy.
There we go. We're back on track again. If we can just keep
'Cause
people out
Eddie
of our
must-
way.
Eddie must be out smoking.
No.
He's nowhere to be seen. And I'm going to make a prediction here that Cindy will have to go out in the hall and get him when it's his turn. I've seen
No
this.
way.
I've seen this happen 3 or 4 times
Come
in the
on.
last 2 days.
We're just teasing the players.
Because they'll never go back and watch this.
For all of you out
Hopefully.
there that ever bashed a streamer and a commentator, until you've done it, shut up. Especially
Oh, now
now, I get to throw in a little bonus because we set up the tournament.
Paul
run
Sapp
the
says he's
tournament.
going to buy you wireless headsets.
Why? I don't want wireless headsets.
That way we could walk out there and check.
No, I like to be tied to the table. If I have wireless headsets, then I'm going to be expected to do other things on top of streaming and running a tournament. No, thank you.
Yeah, we just need a couple more hats to wear.
I'll tell you what, Paul, if you want to buy me something, buy me out. I will
Steven
retire.
Just missed that 3-9,
I want-
and
I want to see what it's like to be
Tommy's
like,
going to come to the table and
tired.
clean it up.
I woke up tired yesterday. I woke up tired today. I am retired.
I got a feeling you're going to wake up tired tomorrow, too. And then on Monday,
Look, Paul says he's been commentating for years. Yes, we know we can never get you to shut up.
yes, he'll call you while you're commentating.
Yeah, I'd throw my money away for Paul's spare change. I'd burn mine. We're
That's
just
all
teasing
in
you,
the
Paul.
family. Takes a
We know
7
Paul
to
is
5
stuck at home, all broken up, fell on his butt or something.
What did he? Yeah, what did he do? Fall down or something?
Did Cindy get that one? Who got that? They
Tommy.
comboed.
Tommy got the combo here.
Okay, against Steven. Right?
He didn't commentate. He's commented for years. He hasn't commentated.
Paul was a commentator. We're just French fries.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't even know where that one came from.
So do you have 7-5 on your little sheet there?
I do.
That's good, because that's what I have on the computer.
Yeah, it should be. With Cindy and Carl still playing. And Cindy and Harold was supposed to be up next. or Eddie and Carl. So this is that other time that we're
Well,
We're
I don't think
jammed
we're going to
up a
be
little
seeing
bit.
too many balls going on the break now. It's gotten real damp in the room. All the Seahawk fan tears.
You know, we're still
Yeah.
in this town, right? And we have to drive out.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, I didn't wear any Rams gear up here.
Well, yeah, because you want to be able to leave
I
alive.
don't want to be spit on again. Oh, it looks like we need a referee.
Hey, Scotty, there's a ball stuck on table 1. Can you go fix that?
Sorry.
It happens.
Well, they're going to call a referee over there, and then the
And then
referee's
he's
going
going
to
to come
tell
over
you.
here and go, there's a ball stuck. So we'll get that handled.
Get Scotty out there. 1, 2.
Da, 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 da,
Oh, it's the 9
da, da, da.
ball.
And on table 2, Cindy has
Hey.
a long shot on the 6 into the number 3 bucket. And the cue ball is rolling. It's rolling. She hasn't hit it yet.
I was going to say.
Well, I'm trying to time the commentating. And she drills the 6 into the center of the
6
pocket.
goes 2
Cue
rails,
ball
bumps
comes around
the 8.
and leaves her another long shot on the 7. It's chilly outside, but warming up in here
Cue
as
ball
the
sits.
team event gets down to the bottom.
Cue ball sits here to the near side, shooting the 7 up the table for those of you picturing this at home.
It's a tough one.
She bends over, takes some practice strokes, loosens her grip hand, zeroes in, focusing,
Hey, just so you guys know.
and she lets it go. But she misses the 7 as
And
it doubles the
rims it out
rail.
of the corner. Just so you guys know, we are totally 100% drug free.
Well, everybody went out there, dropped balls in the holes. And we still don't have all the balls. Oh, yeah, we do. We just don't have a cue ball on the table. Oh, here comes Eddie. Now we got balls. We just needed a player. Here he goes.
Really? We have to so rearrange this next time. Can't see that back table. Guess I gotta do sign that's right in front of us. All right, well, Cindy's at the table on the back.
She's kicking.
Carl hooked her.
She's kicking at the 8.
She's hidden behind the 9. The 8 and the 9 are the only 2 balls left on the table other than the cue ball. I don't know
So
why we're waiting on.
Pointing it. Let's see. Eddie racked the balls. He may be waiting for Carl.
Oh, yes, he is waiting for.
You'll have that once in a while. And
He's waiting for Carl, and Harold is waiting for Cindy to
Yeah.
complete that whole round.
when you get a slow game, it will.
Yes.
Wow,
She nailed it.
Kicked it in.
She kicked that in.
What
That
a
was a
nice-
tough shot.
And she lined up from every angle. Looked like she'd had a
Well,
protractor out there.
Yeah, I hope she makes the 9 now after that kick. That was beautiful kick.
She had everything out there to line that up but an abacus.
I'm really happy to see in the team event that a few of these teams have some women. A couple of teams had more than one woman on the team. I like it where they can mix it up. I think the women should play with the men.
Especially in teams, I agree.
I just like to see the sexist part of pool just disappear, and I think Fargo is the answer. Women just have to be confident and brave enough to jump into the pool and go for it. And then Cindy got it.
Cindy made that 9-ball. So her team takes an 8-5 lead in a race to 11. Safety first is going to want to try to stop this momentum before it's too late.
All right, so it should be Cindy and Harold, Eddie and Carl. We got Eddie and Carl on table 1. Luke Thomas is in the house. And I'm telling you, you guys want to make a lot of money gambling on teams, you give Luke a call and see who he bet on, and you bet the opposite. You will roll in the dough.
Bookies in Vegas are
these guys out there
Luke
selling you all these tricks and picks and all that. Luke could open up a franchise. Dude, I'm telling you, Luke, open it up, man. Just tell him for $9.99, you'll tell him what to bet on. You could make a fortune, man. He is the freezer to any team out there. If you guys want to check the brackets for the teams to see how the teams are that you're rooting for, go to badboysbp.com and click on online brackets.
Unfortunately, there we don't have the Luke Thomas option. We can't show you who he's bet on. So you're gonna have to make your own bets on that up till now. But we may be able to add that option.
Where you going? Where you going?
Carl may have, man, he drew that nicely. He's fine.
Yeah.
He has a pretty powerful stroke when he needs it.
Yeah, he does shoot pretty good. Not bad for a working man.
Yeah, he's got this 9 to cut into the lead.
And he does. Luke asked me for a drink. I said, no. Throat's dry. It's like, really? It was okay a second ago. See, Luke has a bad effect on everything.
Poor guy.
I feel so bad for him. The Cleveland Cavaliers were winning the championships a few years back. They were up in the series 3-1. They were kicking butt. They were up like 10 points, and he got somebody on the phone. We're driving the semi down the road. I believe it was his wife. He made a bet on doing the dishes for a month or something, and she went ahead and took him on it because, hey, what did she have to lose? She was already doing the dishes.
Yeah.
And I kid you not, when he hung up the phone, we're listening to the game on the radio. He hangs up the phone. Their second best player, knee or ankle, collapses, and that person's out of the game, out of the series for the rest of the season, and they end up losing the series.
I remember that.
It was instantly when he hung up that phone.
Oh, my goodness.
I told him right then I would never bet on the same team he bets on.
So you know what that means. They still have a lot of dirty dishes in that house.
Yeah.
I know he hasn't done them yet. That's 2 years ago, and they still haven't gotten done.
Well, Harold is making a good charge at this set on the back table.
Well, they need that game.
Unfortunately, it's just fallen that we're getting delayed on matches because it's happening at the front table.
I think it must be the way Table 2 is breaking, but those games seem to be a lot longer games. And the balls don't seem to be spreading quite like a...
It's either that or everybody knows Table 1's being streamed and they play a little better on Table 1 because they don't want to look bad.
Could be.
Could be. We do apologize for not having a camera on Table 2, but where they got it set up,
there's just no...
You can't see anything anyway. We had to put
Harold
our
made a
cameras in
really
one
nice
little
shot
spot.
on the 8. I wish you could have saw it. And he got an easy shot on the 9.
And he shoots,
he
it
blew
rolls,
No,
it
he
drops.
didn't. He blew it. Oh, no, that was the last match we had.
So that's 7. Da, 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 They're making a comeback. All right, so it should be Cindy and Steven, Harold and Eddie. Looks like we got Cindy came over to this table.
I'm going to bet Mike Isaac is from Canada because he's wanting to know about Nick Kruger's team.
Yeah, maybe he's a Penticton guy. Brackets, you can check them out. Sorry, we just don't have enough internet where we're sitting. We're trying to watch the stream to make sure there's no glitches. And plus, we want to teach you all how to fish. So, yep, Mr. Steven and Cindy are going to be playing on the TV table, and Eddie is trotting back to play Harold on the back table. It is 7. Safety First has 7 games. All in Family has 8. It is a race to 11. You are at the Northwest 9-Ball Championships. We are at the Snoqualmie Casino between Issaquah and Seattle.
Well, the chat room wants to see Team Kruger on the stream table.
Are they even still in the tournament?
Apparently they play at 8 o'clock and they're waiting on an opponent.
Are they on the winner's side or loser's side?
So the problem is they're saying, hey, Rick, do this, but it's at 8 o'clock and Rick probably won't be here, so
I would love to get out of here.
You're kissing the wrong behind.
Well, we were just hired to come in and run the brackets and stuff. So it's
they're
really,
on the one-loss side. They lost to the Asian invasion.
Yeah, we'll have to take a peek and see what's going on at 8 o'clock. Go to the Go Fund My Alcohol page, and we'll see what we can do.
GoFundMe page. You know, we were just talking about the GoFundMe and stuff, and I don't want to point this player out because he is a pro player.
Well, don't use a name.
But he was thanking people for contributing in his GoFundMe account so he could play in Darren Appleton's 8-ball tournament this weekend.
Wow. Well,
so he's being sponsored by GoFundMe, I guess.
Hey, yeah.
He should
as
have
long as they say what they're doing,
like,
that's fine.
He should be wearing a GoFundMe shirt.
Right. Yeah.
With the name of everybody who contributed $5.
Apparently, there was a woman that owed taxes, and she set up a GoFundMe to pay her taxes, and it's like, oh, hell no.
Yeah, I can't even pay my own. I make my wife do it. No.
Well,
I work for Badboys. My income is all tax-free because I don't make enough to pay tax.
That's a true story. We had to pay him in chicken last tournament.
That's the next tournament.
Yeah.
Getting ready to. We
Yeah,
get out of here.
No. The next tournament we pay you in moonshine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be in Kentucky. Bourbon and moonshine down there.
And chicken.
Chicken.
You eat a lot of chicken at Derby City.
Yes, you do.
Because they don't have anything.
That's why I haven't eaten a chicken in probably about 2 months. It's good chicken, but yeah, not a whole lot
a
of
guy
choices.
can only eat so much chicken.
You know, I mean, when you can go, what is it, Legends? Is it Legends, the restaurant there?
Yeah.
They got great food, but we just never get time to go over there. Usually it's closed when we get off work.
I think I've eaten there one time, and it was when we all went there, like the first night we were there before the tournament started.
Right. Well, and if you're smart, go there with your spouse or a friend and just order one meal because, man, they give you too much food. Yeah. Went in there and got the French dip one time, and I ate it for 3 days. It's just too much food.
Well,
you look at the prices and go, holy moly, but then when you get the food, it's like, oh, okay.
Can I get a half order?
Well, Cindy's got another
She's
tough
lining
shot.
up this kick. I don't know if this 3 passes the 8. It looks like it might. We'll never know now, though, but she did make a good hit.
And it looks like Harold is on the 8 in the back with a slight cut to the number 3 hole. He shoots. It's rolling.
And he scores.
And it's down.
Nothing but leather. And
Almost
he's down
the
on the 9.
identical
He
shot
takes
to
a
the other
practice
corner.
stroke and fires it in.
Dunlop and Gino D to table 32. Mike H.
And Harold has tied this baby up at 8-8.
You know, it was 8-5 and it was looking like they were going to be dead in the water, and all of a sudden it's 8-8. Momentum has been all over the place.
3-4-4.
Holy moly, what does this guy have?
Walking around with his little bling bling. No comment.
Yeah, that was a...
Is he wearing a Seahawk shirt because he looks kind of sad?
Yeah, he is. Don't see as many now as you did yesterday and this morning.
Yeah,
I think some people
I
went
think
and
they all went
changed.
into hiding.
I think some people went and changed their clothes.
Well, you don't want to walk around with tears all over your shirt. Well, Cindy's back at the table.
And she can actually see this 4-ball, although it's not easy.
And we got Tommy. Tommy.
Tommy's breaking the balls down the other end.
Carl on the back
Against
table.
Carl.
I have his card, but I wanted to.
There's a 20-foot span in front of me that's clear to both of these tables, and for some reason, somebody walks up and stops. It's right between me and the view of this table.
Well, he's hurt. I wouldn't know how to tell her. You're talking about Kyoko.
All right, so Cindy looks like she's going to cut it.
He's not here anymore because I think they got knocked out last night.
How'd she hit it?
Oh.
She hit that beautiful.
Well,
Get off of there. Oh,
ouch.
that's just wrong.
She hit the 4 pretty good.
Yeah,
Missed it.
she
Went up
hit
and
it.
made the 6, but she just
Yeah,
got
she hit it a little
froze
fat.
to the 7.
And if she wouldn't hit it fat, she would not have hit the 6. She would have went up and hit that rail between the 6 and the 7 and been just fine. And had a clear shot on the 5, but instead she hit it fat. The 4's still up and she's hooked.
Now she's going to be looking at 2 rails.
No, she's looking at 1.
I know she should be looking at something like this, though.
2 rails to me is always easier because you're just coming. There's a little more room
Actually,
for the
here,
air on the hit.
Yeah, she's looking at this right here. There we go.
And
Brett's
Tommy
playing
just
with it.
missed on the back table, but no, he didn't.
He didn't miss. He made the 9.
That's just rough. Rugged way to go. Tommy is holding this team up this round.
Pulls them to within 2 of moving on.
We're going to go down to the wire on this thing, I think.
This is a 1-loss side match, so the loser is gone from this tournament.
Somebody's weekend is ended on this.
The
match.
winner will most likely play a 6 o'clock match.
Yeah, Cindy, look at the 2-reeler. For me, it's always easier, but
Well,
whatever your
Here-
preference is. A
here
lot of
she-
people don't.
yeah, here she'd be kind of shooting over the 7, and you're close to that rail. I can sort of see the 1 here, but
Get it.
Look at that.
Oh.
she actually did play a 2-railer by accident, but
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunate to fall in right there.
well, that's going to bring Steve into table ball in hand. 5 balls on the table, pretty wide open.
Well,
I'm not sure.
he wins this one, he'll tie it up.
Wow. He's looking at, I don't know, he had the cue ball and was looking at the 5-9.
Lost his mind.
That's what I'm thinking.
To me, this is fairly easy. Just put the cue ball right here.
Right in the middle
What
of
is
the
he
pack.
doing?
He's looking at the. Oh, maybe
No,
he's
he's
looking
looking
at
to
the 5 and the
shoot on the
side
side,
now.
but why?
Before he was looking at the 5-9.
Put the
I
cue
tell
ball
you.
right here. Shoot the 4, hit it, take the cue ball right up here. Then you just shoot the 6. Or I mean the 5, then the 6. Yeah, I don't like this.
Okay, well at least he's playing the 5 and the side.
Yeah.
I don't mind this too bad.
I would much rather go the other way.
If he was playing that combination, I would have said, "Have you lost your mind?" This way, he was able to just roll forward, get on the 7.
Sure, it worked out, but that 5 ball is a lot tougher shot in the side than it would have been in the corner. Looks like we are about to be 9-9.
Handled that nicely. Now he's just got to cut this 9 in.
Welcome everybody to Badboys TV. This is the team event at the Northwest 9-ball
And he gets
Championships. 9-9.
Whoa! I have 10-8. Steven just won that.
What? Steven's
Well,
not in
no,
all
you're
the family.
okay. You're right. You're right.
Relax,
I
relax.
messed
Steven
up.
just beat.
You're right.
Cindy,
it's 9
right?
to 9. Yes. I had the teams mixed up there.
And Brett is on the loose.
Problem is, it's opposite from what's on the sheet there, on the computer. All right, so we have Tommy and Harold on the far table on table 2. Tommy will be breaking those, and we have Steven and Eddie playing here on the feature table.
That's the final round.
This is it. These are the last 2 games.
No, it could be 3.
Or no, that's right. There could be one more.
All right, we're going to have to get Brett some coffee when this
man,
round
I
is
tell you,
over.
it's just. So if it goes hill, we've got Carl and Cindy, correct? And we want to make sure that we get that on this table.
Yeah, probably should have Kenny. I hate to hold up anything, but
Well, we got to
if
do
it
it.
plays
for the
out
viewers.
that way, I think
The viewers want to see a hill. And it doesn't really hold things up that long.
Kenny. Would you go let Cindy know if it goes hill, we'd like her to play on table 1 instead of 2. She's probably standing outside. Because if Eddie wins or Tommy wins and the other one loses, then it's hill. Well, you can play for that, but you could, the 3 and 5 is tied up. The 9 and 7 is tied
Yeah,
up.
this is really kind of an ugly.
I think I shoot that 1 ball. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Do you
really.
try to spin into the 5 off the 1?
I'm thinking I'm trying to spin into the
Or are you
no,
trying to-
because you might get hooked
Are
behind
you trying to
it.
go all the way up and?
I think just try to get over next to the 5. Maybe if you can bump the 5 so you line up the 3-5 in the bottom corner. And then that way you could cut the 2 to the far right
Okay.
corner and break out the 9-6.
I think he's going to
or
go
9-7.
rail first and try to make the 7 off this 9.
Yeah, that'll be okay. But then you got to deal. You only got the 2 ball to get to the 3-5 mess. And that's not
You
an
may not
easy
have a-
safety from
I
there.
was gonna say you may not have a shot on that 2 off the 9 gets in your.
I think he's going to put a little vinegar on this shot and light it up. Because you got to be careful not to save yourself from getting tied up like that. Here we go.
We'll
Tommy
see
is
if he
still at the
does.
table on the back table. Nope, he missed. So Harold's up. So if the two guys at the
Okay.
table, look
Boy,
at that. Look at that 2.
He hit a good.
Now what?
Wow. How that 2 didn't go. It just there and spun and spun and spun.
Now what? Take a heck of a stroke to come back and break out this 3-5.
That one was terrible, but the other ones looked really good. That was there. Yeah, I had it like on something. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it actually was really nice. Like I had a really good straight shot on the first table. You could see every shot really well. And a little bit of the second table, but I was just sitting over there with my arm on my beer trying to on that side. But people still, I asked, if this sucks, then.
Well, if Eddie can win, if Harold wins on the back table, Eddie's got to win it here.
You know, this is the team we need to get back on the. Are these 2 people that are talking to Kenny here?
Oh, yeah?
Because his girlfriend Nicole there was streaming table 2 while you guys were streaming table 1.
Awesome.
She was Facebook Living the other table.
I like it. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a shame. Like I said, we couldn't set up both. We have 2 cameras here. It's just we can't get the view we want from where they want us to set up our cameras.
I
so.
guess if we had wireless headsets, one of us could sit down there and commentate. And
Yeah, no, I don't want
Nah,
to
I
go
don't-
wireless, man.
oh no, we would.
Because, yeah, that'll be it. They'll have.
You'd be commentating from the tournament desk and
Yeah,
answering
yeah.
players' questions. And
It
well,
looks like Harold is
Eddie.
going to get that game. So Eddie's got to really hang on here. And I'm not sure if he's just going to
yep,
play a
Harold is
safety.
shooting the 9 down at the other end, and he makes it.
Yep. So they're up to
So
10.
they reach the hill. Safety first, gets on the hill first. So that means that Eddie has to get.
He has to win this one.
Steven comes to the table with the
If
3.
Eddie doesn't win, it's over.
And I don't know if that 6-9 is on, but it sure looks pretty on to.
Can we please get a representative of the Hughes brothers back to the tournament desk? One of the Hughes brothers.
Eddie just walked over towards the door to kind of look at that 6-9 to see if it was on.
Yeah, well, I think it is. So all Steven's got to do is make this 3, the 4, the 5,
He's made the
and
3.
get over to the left side of the
Yeah,
table.
Eddie does
And
not look
he's-
happy.
He's there, but you got to have an angle to get over there.
Yeah, the 4 is not the problem. It's 5 to the 6. Now I wonder where he wants to be.
Well, you could just roll forward it, but you got to get that cue ball on the rail, basically, on the right side. And then you can get over there. Or you could pull it back, and that's too
That's
risky,
what he
though.
looks like he's doing.
I think he just wants to pull it back like 3-4 inches, but a couple of these guys aim low, and then next thing you know, they're shooting a follow shot. So let's see what he does. Get on the rail, get on the rail.
Okay, he's fine. I think he's fine.
Yeah, I think that would have been easier to roll forward and keep it on the rail, but this will work. He's just got to shoot that ball with a high right. Just get that cue ball from the first diamond on the low rail to the left. What the heck? He hit that with inside English.
Wow.
He just made this shot a lot tougher. I don't know why
He's
he
gonna
did that.
kick into it.
When he was aiming up on him, like, why is he going inside English?
Well, If this ball is dead, then he just needs to hit the 6.
I know, but good
if
Lord,
it's
why
not,
make it
then
so
he needs
tough?
to hit the right side of it to throw the 9 in.
Well, and you got to be careful here.
Oh, it was
wired.
dead. It was wired.
Well,
There we go,
It was
folks.
a rough one. But good shot by Steven to get out. They came back. They were trailing most of that match.
Yeah, they were, and they came back. They were down 8-5, and they came back and won 11-9. So what a comeback that was.
Hate to see the Slevas and Eddie go, but somebody has to move forward.
Well, you know why they won? Because they're 20 points higher in Fargo. All right, everybody, we will be back with a
Next match is at 6.
6 o'clock match. Teams to be announced. Thanks for joining us.